Hello and welcome to Number by Color. My name is Todd, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Todd, 2 videos in the same day? Or if this doesn't post today, then 2 videos back to back, one day after the other? Well, yeah, guy, we just had a cool thing yesterday, the Future of Gaming PlayStation 5 game reveal event. And, I wanted to seize the opportunity and talk about some of these games before it got too far out after it. I know my posting schedule is a little bit crazy. I usually just do reviews, but I wanted to do this because some of these are really fun and really cool looking, and I wanted to talk about them before, everybody is done talking about them. So without further ado, let's get into some of these games that I thought looked really cool. So the first game I want to talk about is Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is a standalone game a la Uncharted Lost Legacy style, sort of an interim story that takes place likely between the first game and what will be the second game that's assuredly coming down the road. We don't see much in this trailer. We just see a little bit of Miles using his powers. We see some web swinging around the town, maybe some combat mechanics that are a little bit different than with Peter Parker, but overall the visuals look stunning as usual. And the game, I'm just assuming here, but I think it's going to be at least as fun as Spider-Man was, if not more fun with refined mechanics. So I am very excited about this. The second game that I'm very excited about, and probably even more so than Spider-Man, is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. This game looks really, really cool. We saw some gameplay, we saw a trailer. Anytime, I don't know if I've mentioned it on this channel, but I am a huge Ratchet and Clank fan, even from the beginning of the series on PlayStation 2. Anytime a new installment comes out, it's day one for me. I'm all about it. I am so excited for this. It looks like we have some cool new characters with that new female Lombax, and we're gonna be able to do things that we couldn't do before, like travel instantly between either planets or worlds or dimensions, and it's just a lot of fun. I know that anytime Ratchet comes out, I am just gonna have a really, really fun time with all the weapons and gadgets, and I'm very looking forward to this. Visually, the last Ratchet and Clank, the reboot of the first one, it was one of the best looking PlayStation 4 games, I think, at least with that visual style, and I think this one is going to trump that by leaps and bounds, and I cannot wait to play this. Number 3 on my list is a game that might not be on a lot of people's top list, but the game is Godfall, and this just looks like a fun hack and slash sort of action game. I think this was one of the first games that we saw for PlayStation 5, like confirmed for PlayStation 5, and it looks really, really fun. This is also a holiday 2020 game. So far, we don't have a lot of games that are confirmed to be coming out at launch, or that we know of at least, that are strictly PlayStation 5 games, and this one looks like it's just going to be a fun, maybe not like the most boundary pushing game that exists, but it looks like it will be a nice experience for people who just like the kind of hack and slash sort of game. The one thing I'm concerned about is that it will be a multiplayer focused or online focused thing, and I'm not really sure about the specifics but if I can play offline single player, then I am definitely there at launch. Number 4 on my list, and this one is another one I'm really excited about that has sort of an animation quality to it. It's Cana, Bridge of Spirits. When I saw this game in the event last night, I thought to myself, this looks like an animated movie. It kind of has like a Pixar animation quality to it. At least the character design. So that alone got me interested. And then seeing the game in motion looks really, really nice. The animations look fluid. The visual style is just very, it's sort of cutesy in a way. I guess Pixar is the only way I can really describe it, but it just looks really visually stunning, and I am very excited to get my hands on it. I love these sort of action, I don't know if it's really an RPG or anything, but just these action hack and slash kind of games. Really fun, and this game looks visually really, really nice, and I can't wait to play it with a DualSense controller because I feel like it's going to have really cool kind of haptic feedback in this game, but I don't know that for sure. I'm just guessing based on what we've seen in the trailer, but this game for sure is on my radar, and I am definitely going to pick this up when it comes out. All right, number 5 is a game that you might not be expecting, but it's Astros Playroom. This game looks like, when I first saw it actually, it looked like a sequel to Astro Rescue Mission. I thought maybe this is a VR game, but I don't think we saw any VR games last night in the presentation, or at least no games that are strictly VR. So I don't think it's a VR game. I think they're taking Astrobot and making it into sort of an open world or an open area 3D platformer experience that you don't have to have VR to play. And I think that's pretty smart, because Astrobot Rescue Mission is one of the best PSVR games, and not a lot of people play it because it's PSVR and not everybody has VR. And I think it's a couple million units sold. So definitely this is worth keeping an eye on, and even better, if you look at the trailer for this game, it looks like it's going to be preloaded to your PlayStation 5, so you're not even going to have to buy it. It's just going to come on your system, and it's a cool platformer game that you get to play at launch. The final game I want to talk about is Horizon Forbidden West. This is one that I think a lot of people were really excited to see, me included. I really loved Horizon. It kind of took me by surprise several years ago when it came out alongside Breath of the Wild, or not really alongside, just around the same time. But Horizon Zero Dawn was a surprise to me, and I really loved it. I loved the story, I loved the characters, I loved the world, and I'm so excited to go back into the world and explore more of Aloy's story and see more creatures and more tribes and more things about this. I want to know more lore about this world, because it is so exciting to me. And I really love that they showed Lance Reddick's character in the trailer, because he's really cool and I like him a lot, and I'm glad that he's back, and I just really can't wait for this. I just wish they had given us a date. In fact, for most of these games, we don't have a date. We just have holiday 2020, which is understandable because we don't know yet when the console launches. I think a lot of these are probably going to be launch games, but holiday 2020 is all we know so far. I just really want to know more. But these are 6 games that I'm really excited about. Let me know in the comments below what you are excited about. I have some honorable mentions here: Project Athia, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, Ghostwire Tokyo, and Returnal. I just am not as excited for those yet as I am for the ones that I mentioned previously in this video. But let me know what you think in the comments. If you're new here, please subscribe. Also, like this video if you like it, and I will be back soon with more reviews and other cool things. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.